What you're looking at isn't just a car. It's an icon, refined over 60 years into its purest, most potent form. This is the Porsche 911 Turbo S, and today we're going to explore why it remains the undisputed benchmark for the everyday supercar. It all starts with the presence. This particular shade, a deep, metallic Guards red, isn't just paint, it's a statement. Under the soft morning light, you can see how it flows over the unmistakably wide turbo body, a feature that's both functional and intimidating. The hips are wider, housing massive performance wheels that barely conceal the enormous ceramic composite brakes. Lurking behind them, these aren't just for stopping power. They're a declaration of the car's intent. The front fascia is pure aggression, sculpted for aerodynamic efficiency. The large air intakes aren't just for show. They feed the beast within, channeling air to cool the brakes and the intercoolers. Flanking them are the signature Porsche LED matrix headlights, 4-point jewels that pierce through the darkness, giving the 911 its iconic nocturnal identity. As daylight fades into the warm glow of golden hour, the red deepens, catching the last rays of sun. Reflections dance across its flawless surface, highlighting every curve and crease. Move to the rear and the story continues. The active rear wing, an engineering marvel, adjusts its angle for either maximum downforce or streamlined efficiency. It works in concert with the active front spoiler, creating a dynamic aerodynamic profile that keeps the car glued to the road at any speed. Below, the full-width light bar pulses with life, a modern signature that ties the entire design together. And you can't miss the quad exhaust tips, the final exit point for one of the most legendary engine notes in automotive history. But true luxury is in the details. Let's get closer. A macro lens reveals the depth and texture of the paint, a lustrous finish that speaks to countless hours of meticulous work. The Porsche crest on the hood, a symbol of heritage and performance, is executed with flawless precision. Peer through the spokes of the wheels and you'll see the yellow brake calipers, a telltale sign of Porsche's top-tier braking system. Every component, from the exhaust tips to the intricate stitching on the interior, whispers quality and craftsmanship. Now, let's step inside. The door opens with a solid, reassuring feel, inviting you into a cockpit that perfectly blends racing functionality with grand touring comfort. You sink into the sport bucket seats, trimmed in a stunning combination of supple leather and grippy Alcantara. They hold you in place, ready for what's to come. Your hands naturally find the GT steering wheel, a direct connection to the road. Carbon fiber. Trim sweeps across the dashboard and center console, a lightweight material that underscores the car's performance-focused DNA. Ahead of you lies the fully digital Porsche cockpit. The classic 5-dial layout is reimagined for the modern era, with a central analog tachometer and nod to tradition flanked by configurable high-resolution screens. With a twist of the mode dial on the steering wheel, you can instantly switch from normal to sport, sport plus, or even an individual setting. The displays change with you, prioritizing performance data like G-force, boost pressure, and lap times when you demand it. The Porsche communication management system is seamlessly integrated, offering navigation, media, and vehicle settings with intuitive touch controls. The entire cabin is a masterclass in ergonomic design and premium materials. Slow pans across the dashboard reveal the precision of every switch, the quality of every surface. It's a space that feels both purposeful and luxurious. But a 911 Turbo S is defined by its heart. Behind the rear axle lies the 3.7-liter twin-turbocharged flat-six engine. Turn the key, or rather, the key-shaped switch to the left of the wheel. Another Porsche tradition, and it awakens with a refined, menacing hum. There's a low vibration, a sense of immense power held in reserve. This isn't a loud, obnoxious roar. It's a controlled, sophisticated growl that promises staggering performance. Let's put that promise to the test. On an open road, a gentle press of the throttle delivers instant, effortless acceleration. The power delivery is so smooth, so linear, it's almost deceptive. The world outside blurs as the speedometer climbs with alarming speed. The 8-speed PDK transmission is a work of genius, executing gear changes in milliseconds, so seamlessly you barely feel them. Whether you're letting it shift on its own or using the cold, metallic paddles behind the wheel, The response is telepathic. But raw, straight-line speed is only half the story. Find a series of challenging corners and the Turbo S truly comes alive. The all-wheel drive system, rear-axle steering, and Porsche active suspension management work in perfect harmony. Turn the wheel, and the car responds with an immediacy that borders on precognition. There's virtually no body roll. The level of grip is simply astounding, daring you to push harder, to trust the engineering. You can feel the car rotating around you, the front end biting into the apex, while the rear remains perfectly stable, ready to catapult you out of the corner. The steering is a benchmark for feel and precision. It communicates every nuance of the road surface directly to your fingertips, giving you the confidence to place the car exactly where you want it. This isn't a car you fight with, it's a car you dance with. It makes you a better driver, flattering your inputs and rewarding your skill. The braking performance is just as impressive. A firm press on the pedal delivers monumental stopping power, shedding speed with an unshakable sense of stability. It's a level of performance that is not only accessible, but also incredibly confidence-inspiring. Now, for the ultimate party trick, launch control. Select Sport Plus, hold the brake with your left foot, floor the throttle with your right. The engine screams as the revs hold, boost builds, and a message Launch Control Activated appears on the screen. Release the brake. The result is pure, unadulterated violence. You are slammed back into your seat with a force that takes your breath away. The all-wheel drive system hooks up instantly with zero wheel spin, and the car rockets toward the horizon. 0 to 60 miles per hour happens in a time that feels physically impossible. It's an experience that rewires your brain's perception of acceleration. Yet, when the adrenaline subsides, the 911 Turbo S reveals its other personality. Dial it back to normal mode. The suspension softens, the exhaust note becomes a discreet murmur, and the transmission shifts smoothly into a higher gear. Suddenly, you're cruising on the highway in a comfortable, quiet, and refined Grand Tourer. You can cover hundreds of miles with ease, surrounded by luxury and cutting-edge technology. This duality is what makes the Turbo S so extraordinary. It is a track weapon and a daily driver, a supercar and a GT, all rolled into one impossibly capable package. As night falls, we head into the city. The guard's red paint now reflects the neon glow of the urban landscape, taking on a new, dramatic character. The interior ambient lighting creates a sophisticated atmosphere, highlighting the beautiful lines of the cockpit. Cruising through the city streets, the 911 is surprisingly docile, its immense power easily managed. It turns heads everywhere it goes, but not through ostentatious noise or garish styling. It commands respect through its perfect proportions, its athletic stance, and its undeniable pedigree. From its stunning design and meticulous craftsmanship to its mind-bending performance and everyday usability, the Porsche 911 Turbo S is more than just the sum of its parts. It's the result of relentless evolution, a continuous pursuit of perfection. It's a car that delivers an intense, adrenaline-fueled experience when you want it, and a polished, luxurious ride when you don't. It doesn't just meet expectations, it shatters them. This is not just another fast car, it is the definitive sports car. It is, and always has been, the benchmark. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the Porsche 911 Turbo S. If you enjoyed this cinematic look at one of the greatest cars on the planet, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content just like this. See you in the next one.